Hello everyone and welcome to another Remnant 2 guide video. In today's video we're going to be going over the Vault of the Formless and the two secret weapons that can be found within it. Those being the Atom Splitter and the Rupture Cannon. The Rupture Cannon is the one located behind the door, the red door, and if you've been inside this dungeon you know exactly what I mean. So if you are here for the red door, you can skip ahead in the comments below. There are timestamps, but I do encourage you, if you do not have the Atom Splitter yet, to stay tuned, and we're going to go over it right now. So, for the Atom Splitter, you're going to come to an area that looks like this. It is just before the boss fight. You can see these big arms coming down and grabbing this container and shifting it around. This is where you want to be. This is the first time you really see this, and you want to wait here. Now, this can be a doozy. It's going to take you a few tries, but luckily it doesn't take you long to get back. You can see what I mean? Sometimes he just likes to fall off the edge and doesn't like to grab onto anything. Other times you'll roll off, not spin around fast enough, and get wrecked by some lightning. Other times you'll miss completely, just like that. It's great. It's a lot of good times. Other times you'll roll right off the edge, just like you saw Psycho do, and then not turn around fast enough. This is a quick timed event. I roll right off the edge. Luckily, on this attempt, Psycho was able to do it, and he did send me some footage. So this is the footage of him doing that right now. As you can see, you want to jump off the edge there. It is kind of a quick timed event. Like I said, you're going to come around the corner and go down these stairs or this ladder right here. Once you've gone down the ladder, the Atom Splitter will be just behind you here inside this little key thing. So once you have it, it says the fission strike on neutral evade attacks from Atom Splitter achieve nuclear fission, releasing a wave of charged particles which deal 150 damage to targets within 20 meters. This thing's super strong. We used it inside of the boss fight actually. Both of us just kind of going ham with it on these little zombie things. It was super fun. So I do highly suggest on your way to this boss fight and on the way to the red door that you do pick it up. So once you've beaten the boss fight inside of the Vault of the Formless, you're going to come to a room that looks like this and a red door that frankly you just can't get into because you don't have the key. The key is very well hidden and you can't get into it, so you can't get the Rupture Cannon inside of it. So let's go over right now where that key is and how you get it. Once you've decided you want to go for the Rupture Cannon, head up to the ladder left of the boss fight and hit this checkpoint essentially to exit the dungeon. That's what you want to do. You want to exit the dungeon and go out to New Road, to the beginning or the door that leads into this dungeon. You're going to turn right back around and head straight back in. Now I'm going to fast forward through until the part where you need to be, which is essentially the boss fight again. But there will be a few ads here and whatnot to clear out, but not as much as usual. And the boss fight is essentially completely empty, so you don't need to worry about that as either. Once you're at the checkpoint for the boss, I always like to hit it just to get the checkpoint and then come down into the boss fight. And this cylinder here that he turns, that's not the one you want. Okay, so you're going to go through the first one and continue on. So once he spins this first one, go through it and continue on until you get to a place that looks like this. And this is the second cylinder that he turns with his hands. Once you're here, step onto the cylinder and wait. Don't continue, don't progress, just wait. It might take him a while to spin it, but he will eventually spin it. And when he does, he's going to open up a new area of the world for you. So here he goes. He's spinning it for us, which is fantastic. And then you can see there's a new hallway. Then you look at the mini-map, that's really not even on the mini-map until you enter into it. Once you enter in, head to the left, and the glyph will be here on this box, the House of Litha glyph. And then continue on the path that is set forward. Don't worry about going back. This is actually quicker to take the path this way. And this will lead you right into the final boss fight area and back to the door, the red door that you need the glyph for. So once you're here, head on over to the door. Use your glyph on the door. You're going to pound on the door because, I don't know, he doesn't realize he has the key. But you're going to use the glyph on the door. Here we go. Pull that out. And we're going to go inside. Just like that, we've now entered the door, which is fantastic. Go inside. And I suppose you could do this on your main run as well. but we obviously didn't know it was here, so we went back in. And there you have it. There's the Rupture Cannon. Once you have it, there is no like modification already on there, so you can put whatever modifier you want on there, and of course any kind of mutator, which is nice, so you can customize it the way you would like to. It does look kind of cool. I really like the clawy nature of it, and it's okay. You know, it's hard to get away from the Enigma, even with the nerfs that are incoming. But yeah, it's fun. It's a good gun. You know, it's a good sidearm to use. It does hit kind of nice, especially with some good modifications on there. But that's gonna do it for the video today. Thank you all so much for your continued support. If this video helped you, please consider dropping a like and subscribing for more content from myself. Thank you all very much for your support. Have a good night. Bye-bye.